I've just been to a hip hop event that got canceled. But if you look at my Facebook page, I'm going to post a video of some freestyle hip hop that just took place. We got rained out. It's trying to rain here, and let's see. Looks like I got a low battery, so I'll probably have to cut this a little short, but that's okay. I'm uh, working on uh, helping the hip hop scene here in Norman come together and really become a scene uh, to work with the Need Act. These kids are singing their frustrations. That's what they're doing. The hip hop music comes from West Africa. It came to us on the slave ships, and and the slaves were singing their frustrations. One of the ways that they could deal with the situation that they were in, and 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 we're all slaves now. And we got to deal with the situation we're in, and maybe we could figure out how to get out of the situation we're in now. That's why I like the Need Act. When I first heard about this, a guy named Zarlenga started talking about how Washington and Hamilton got together and got the power to create money that was given to the Congress in the Constitution, got it given to their friends who became our first bankers. And those bastards, they did all kinds of tricks, and they knew that the Congress was going to buy back all of the bonds and the debt certificates of the colonies for face value, and they went out in the colonies and bought them up for pennies on the dollar from the merchants and the people that had bought them and the farmers that had invested in them, and took them back to Congress, and sure enough, Congress paid for them, and they used that money to capitalize the first bank in the United States. Our banking system was born in fraud right there, then and there, and it's been a fraud on us all along, and 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 if you help work with me to study the Need Act, you're going to learn how the bankers do it and how they have kept us in slavery. They've kept us buying cars, they've kept us buying houses and going to them and borrowing the money, and uh, and that doesn't have to happen. We can have free housing, free tuition, free health care, free transportation. We can have all of this for free because it costs nothing to create money, and Congress can do that. And that's what the Need Act does. It's already legislation that's already written and vetted by Congress and can be, uh, uh, we can make sure that it is, it is put into law. And it needs to be us that make sure that it's put into law so we get our problem solved. Slackers and stoners uh, and, and people that have rejected this world that we live in, we can be the ones that create the money by making Congress do what we want. We outnumber them by a whole fucking lot. And so, anyway, I've been to a hip hop event that didn't happen this evening, but I did get a little bit of a video of a freestyle artist from Oklahoma City that just started, and he was supported by a hip hop artist from Tulsa that was playing the drums. And I don't know who the other guy was, but they and that's what we need. We just need to do that on the streets, just like that. And maybe we can do that here in Norman starting this next summer. So, okay. Uh, I think I'm going to sign off now. This is William Decker uh, and our William George 41. And find me on the find me on Twitter, William George 41. find me on Twitter. You'll get a link to my Facebook address, and and uh, and from there you can find me on YouTube, and and so uh, that's what we'll do. Let's get together and discover what this NEAT Act thing is all about. And it's an international movement. Okay, there's people doing similar things in many different countries right now. But we can be the ones that really do it right because as stoners, I'm not a stoner. I'm just an observer of stoners and slackers. I am a slacker. I've been a slacker since the very first day of the first grade. And if I'd have known what they were going to try to do to me, I'd have run from them right then. But I put it out. But now I'm retired. I can do what the fuck I want to, and and we can organize a hip hop community here in Norman and every small city like this in the United States and big cities like Oklahoma City. Uh, we're going to find out about this scene. So I'm going to see one here in Norman on Wednesday night at the deli. And anybody that knows about Norman, uh, look, Google, you know what the deli is, and if you don't, just Google the deli in Norman, Oklahoma, and you'll know what it is. So he said he's going to be there Wednesday night at 10 o'clock, and I'm going to be there. You take care, and maybe we'll do a little live broadcast from there. Bye now. I love you. I really do love you, and we can change this fucking world that we have to live in. Occupy the NEAT Act. Bye now.